Okay, yeah, good. It's live. First of all, let's change the topic. I think this will be a random talk. I will go over my life once again, try to simplify it. So going over my life and simplify it. Is it too long? Trying to simplify, maybe that's better. Going. Yeah. When was the last stream? Let me put it there. Channel content. Last one was August, 5 days ago. Okay. All right. I, of course, don't remember that well what I talked about, but we'll see. Stream 13. Let's create stream 14. I have around 1 hour that I can spend on this. Website. Yeah. Last time I talked about that website, that project that I got into. We decided that we're going to use React and then Node.js on backend, Express.js, then Vite to ease the development of React code. But I'm not going to go too much into details to that project because that project is very close, or it is aligning to my goals, my life work goals. I will be focusing on that and not these live streams or my free time. So making videos. I'm trying to finish my studies, and hopefully after that I have more time to spend on this. Where do I have my notes? Wait. Controlling life work, tasks. I like being able to, okay. Work thesis, social life. But here, my plan, this is daily schedule. This is, oh, I still haven't started that thesis, but once I start it, then I'm trying to focus on balancing my life. So, well, basically just do this. So start grinding, scheduling, managing, understanding the world. Reading. I think this means reading. No, reading fiction. What have I planned? Also, this is. Okay. What have I planned? Okay, so the problem has been that it hasn't been that clear what are the tasks, what are the options I can do in my daily life. My mind is blank most of the time. I don't feel external pressure, and I'm very bad at thinking on my own. So that results very unproductive life, or not very, pretty unproductive. And the plan now is to figure out what are the tasks, how do they align with my goals, and then after having that sense feeling that okay, I have covered everything or most of it, I can start scheduling without that annoying feeling that maybe I should do something else. That feeling is mm, pretty common. I use it as an excuse to not do anything. So I would know that I need to do some task, but because I have that feeling that maybe I should do instead something else, I I have decided not to do anything or just spend my time on entertainment, even though making that task, knowing that it wouldn't be the best maybe, but still I need to do it, would be way more productive. But okay, let me change this schedule plan, and also maybe I should focus on this. Wait. What I want to do is update, make the website better. Right now, if I go to, I think I have it here. Yes. If I go here, this doesn't explain what I do. It's very bad. So I want to create a front page that if someone were to click my link and they would come here, they could read or see, okay, what is my goal, who I am very shortly, and then link to YouTube, and then maybe show this. Right now, you can't get good idea what is my goal without going here and finding the information. So that's one task, definitely. This is fine. I didn't update the list. To do. Specify more. What is my goal? Yeah. Yes. Create different thumbnails. Yes. Process. Document streams. Improve the stream layout. Yes. Explain my setup. Not important. Process. Yes. Important. Change feelings. Develop IRAC language learning process. Okay, this is fine. It's not that important. So this front page obviously is the most important. Is it important to separate these? Yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, sure. So what I will add here, not like this. Wait. Huh? So this is, yeah, this is confusing. How do I edit this? Live preview. So I thought that using the markdown file would be easy to edit. I think the problem is that Obsidian shows the preview if I'm not selecting it. I think I would like to see all the bare stuff, as in links. Link here. Is there an option? Pretty sure okay, I'm not sure if I tried to find that, but default editing mode. Okay, yeah, this is much better. So I used break here. But this is much better. Okay. Yeah. Learning the app. So it's after off the stream, surviving thesis, and then here let's do it here. So here I want to do gamifying politics project. Question mark, how much I will use for that, but Ah. I did it that way. Yeah. Is there a shortcut for this? Hotkeys. Change. No. Can I search? Edit mode. So it doesn't have anything. What I can do is maybe find close window. Create new node. I don't think I'm using that. Although, what is Control E? What does Control E does? Okay. Apparently that is the default one. Good. So if I click here, no, it doesn't move that. Okay. But Gamifying Politics project that I have started, I will spend most of my time here, but I'm planning on continuing these live streams like an hour a day. And gradually improving the note-taking, the website, the stream layout. And I will also possibly or hopefully start making the videos as well. It might take months to even create the first ones, but yeah. At least I should get better at video editing and everything if I do them gradually. So do I have... No, I thought about, or I talked about my options, that I could choose different options. But if I were to write what are the 3 biggest or 4 biggest things in my life at the moment. Mm. Yeah. There are these ones. Work I have mentioned. So this is my work that I will go after this. Go to after the stream. And I have mentioned that that's very easy. I don't need to think about that. And it's scheduled. So it's external motivation. Uh, so that leaves these three. Of course, life work is the most important one. And this project is aligning to the life work, aligning with the life work. That's why I am interested, and I will spend extra hours that is needed for this. And then thesis. So my thesis topic is develop so development of XR apps on the web. And this so what I get from this, do I get anything useful for my life work? I get research skills, writing skills. Well, academic writing skills, but just in general writing as well. Then web XR, 3D graphics, browser. What else? So these are some good things I get from this thesis project that I can, of course, use in my life work. So I want to do this. This is very beneficial for me. The most or hardest ones for me are these first two: research skills, writing skills, and especially academic writing skills. Let's put it there. I have no real good experience with these two. In most of group projects that I have been in, I haven't been the one writing the documents. Of course, I have contributed, but I'm not naturally good at this. And research skills, my problem has been that I'm just too lazy. If I know that something is correct, I'm too lazy to try to think how I can prove it. For example, in high school math classes, it wasn't, or the answer was like half the credits, and then the process is another half. I often first solve the answer and then try to think, okay, what is the correct process, how I should show the work. So this thesis project will make me have to learn these skills. This project officially starts in a month, but I already kind of started it, and I will continue, maybe not daily, but almost daily, to develop the code or think new ideas. Somehow advance it. And this life work, I will spend some time towards. And so these four are the main topics in my life that I will try to balance between. And it feels right. So if I just consider these options, I don't feel that, hey, I have forgotten something. So that's a very good sign. But yeah, these ones, or all other ones other than life work, I can't do on stream. And they are pretty simple, I think. I can just timer them or start a timer that, hey, I will work on this thesis for the next 3 hours. Or it is. And especially this, I have external pressure once it starts properly. I have a team. So I don't need much motivation for this. So yeah, the main one that I need to work on is this life work. What does it mean? And how can I improve it? Right now, I have particular setup or layout on my streams, but like 2 days ago, I wanted to just go over some topic. I think it was K-pop, and I started a private vlog. So just a normal one that I have made for over 4,000 hours worth. And then in the middle of it, I realized that, hey, I could have started a stream and talk publicly, because I wasn't revealing anything I shouldn't have. And then I looked at, okay, could I start a stream from my phone? And there is a restriction of needing 50 subscribers. Right now, I think I have 9, so that didn't work. But what I can do is just use OBS, but then I have to start the computer. And yeah, just have the camera. Maybe not like this, but yeah, you use the computer, then I can live stream without the VR headset. So that was important because I had just my phone recording. So that's a setup I need to have figured out, because in that moment I just wanted to start recording and start to go over the topic. I wasn't motivated to trying to figure out, okay, I have to start my computer and then create this new layout. So there is a lot of work on these streaming processes. And also the topics that I cover. If I go here, I have planned 10 minutes of IRAC building, 5 minutes communication skills, so news, applying to jobs. This is question mark maybe. What does it actually mean? Effective teaching, 10 minutes technical skills. Oh, maybe I need to update this. Marketing skills. Okay. So all of these I would just start a stream and do this, and then maybe end the stream. This is okay. Maybe I didn't put writing, no, reading, because this could mean watching documentaries or just videos. Yeah, reading fiction. This I thought about someday, that did I plan to read fiction, but apparently yes. So I can continue my book. Social media, and this I do naturally, so I don't need it here, but it's okay. Surviving, yeah. Eating, sleeping, exercising. Whoop. To do life work. So one task is to create that easier streaming setup. Just think about what is the best you can do. I could use my laptop. Then I wouldn't need to start my PC, but then if I wanted to suddenly go to my notes, I couldn't. So maybe using the PC is the right decision. Just curious, what is the wattage? 192 watts. So what my PC is using. I was experimenting on a different screen layout for a few days. Oh. So this, currently I have this kind of screen layout. The third monitor here I don't use. Here I have the OBS and then YouTube. And this is the main window. But what I was experimenting was having 3 vertical monitors. And it was sort of fine. Or what are the biggest problems? The problems I have are doesn't work well with virtual so this is one of the problems that I have virtual drivers, virtual monitors, and this is created by that. No, not desktop. I was like this display, virtual display drivers. So right now this is created by that virtual display driver, and these monitors are created by Virtual Desktop, the app that I use to mirror these screens to my Quest. And the problem is that if I were to have like 3 virtual display drivers, so even if I have those, so Virtual Desktop created these monitors because I didn't have them. This was the only monitor I have. They have a feature that they can create virtual monitors. But even if I had 3 monitors, Virtual Desktop still tries or creates its own monitors if I want to have more than one. And that's annoying. Then I have 5 monitors, so I can't specify on my own that, hey, I want to have 3 virtual display driver monitors and use them in Virtual Desktop, because Virtual Desktop by default only has 1 monitor, and then I can have 3, but then it will create. But I can use Steam Link and Desktop Plus application, where I can have up to 5 monitors. And I tested or used this 3 vertical display setup there, but the problem is that it uses more power. Steam Link is similar. So I have my I have my Quest 3 here, PC here, And then there are two options. One is virtual desktop. And the other one is Steam Link. There are other ones as well, but this is how it basically goes. And then here I have virtual desktop streamer app and Steam VR. So normal Steam, but you have to have Steam VR installed there. But with this Steam Link, and this is wireless. Let me stroke width. Doesn't look good. So this is wireless. It looks so bad. But virtual desktop uses under 200 watts. Steam Link uses over 300 usually. Or at least 200, 250. But very often it goes up to 500 watts. That's crazy because it tries to run Steam VR Home, and yeah, it uses more energy, and then also it's way more loud. So I don't like using that, and connecting is slower, so the app works slower. The process is worse because I need to use an app over Steam VR. There is one extra step, and the quality isn't that good. But the controls over these panels is better. I can have them set up like this, and that's it. It just works. It doesn't create its own monitors like virtual desktop does. Virtual desktop, I can't have multiple different layouts that I can just switch between. I have to manually set up them all the time. Whereas here I could have, I think, endless amount of setups. And I have already tested this some time ago with 5 monitors, and then I click one button and it just shows one monitor. Then another, and it opens these 4 other ones. So there are positives and negatives. But this sort of this is one of the main problems that I have that affects if I will open my PC, if I want to go to my computer and work there or not. Many times I have the feeling that I just don't want to have the hassle. I would rather just browse my phone. So I hope in the future one of these ones or some other app makes it very easy to create layouts. It just works smoothly and has at least as good performance as virtual desktop. So yeah, and then also one problem I have is I have a physical monitor, kind of. I have a tablet drawing tablet that I can use as a monitor. But if I connect that to my PC, it sort of creates its own problems because now virtual desktop doesn't work very well. Tries to use that. It's only full HD. I use 4K monitors as my main one at least. So that tablet doesn't go very well with virtual display drivers. I actually forgot what was the main problem there. There were some problems. What was the problem? I have to test it again. But I could connect my that tablet and then not use my VR headset and make the stream with the phone while I can watch that everything is working fine from the tablet. Then I also try to look for a solution where I could have some of my Android phones as a monitor. And I know I can remotely access my PC monitor. I would like to have it connected with USB, but it didn't work very well. And there also is some weird problems that it creates its own virtual monitor again. It doesn't want to use the virtual display driver. Yeah, there is a lot of hassle. If I go to Device Manager, I have, so this is my graphics card, Meta Virtual. Yeah, I don't think I can zoom here, but Meta Virtual Monitor, I have disabled that. Space Desk graphics adapter. This was the app that I could use to mirror a monitor from my PC to my Android, but again, it creates its own virtual desktop monitor, virtual display driver. All of these four are virtual. And this is just, yeah, adapters. And a virtual monitor, so that's another way to connect using MetaLink. What is it called? Meta Desktop. I don't know. But the point here was that I want to make the streaming as easy as possible, but I feel like I need to figure out the process well. Maybe the easiest one would be to use the remote. Yeah, maybe that's That's what I should do. Get screen me is one option I have used. And then the other one is any viewer, maybe. But it takes an extra step to go to some server, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I can start with this. But the plan starts to feel pretty good already. That I have these bigger categories. 3 of them are already pretty clear. It's just this 4th one I haven't figured out, like that setup, like that process of making a stream without the VR headset, where I just want to yap about something. I would like to completely abandon the private vlogs. Why do I need them? Why do I need to talk about some personal stuff that I couldn't talk in the stream, on stream? Okay, so I have around half an hour. Should I okay, let's add here at least make so this is one task, definitely. This is not important. So I have many topics that I will be doing on these streams. Life work, making videos, developing my setup, self-improvement. The only thing I can't do yet is make videos. Start these projects. And the reason for that is that I have a plan that I want to first write my thoughts, initial thoughts, before start to make research, because I think it's interesting. It would be interesting to see, okay, what were my naive thoughts about the world, and then how it actually works. and not have too much influence on my naive plans. For example, about that global community um, collaboration. So I want to make that clear for myself that, hey, I have already shared my ideas and now I can start making the videos. At that point, I can focus on all of these. I could focus on life work, making videos, my setup, and self-improvement. There wouldn't be any major bottlenecks. Or anything holding me back. So I think that's the goal right now. But as I mentioned, these videos I could they could take months to even make the first ones, because I simply don't have time, and I shouldn't use too much time on this. So that means that on my streams, while doing this life work project, I should use the time for many different topics, areas, like these ones. This is the goal that I would do. I would rather do 10 small tasks, developments, than use an hour a day to create these videos, because it's more efficient to work on multiple things, especially because these are skills. The human mind, the brain, works best if or most efficiently if I develop all the parts kind of simultaneously. Mm, maybe here. No, wait. What are my ideas? Specify. I think, yeah, that's actually the first one. Make the website front page good. Nice. My videos that I can do after this. I set up thumbnails for every stream video. And yeah, the process. Documenting streams and work. How well we're done for now. Well, I'll do that soon. Improve the stream layout. Currently, I think it's fine. Maybe what it needs is a text Let me do it right away. I might as well use 3. Improving stream layout. What it needs is a text showing or telling that want to know more, just send a message, stop stop me, it's okay. Let's just create new text. Whoop, there. Interrupt. Drop me. What is a good text? If you're interested, okay. What should I write here? The idea is that because I talk about very odd topics, maybe in an odd way, my way, it's impossible to understand what I'm talking about. The idea is that when I make those videos, that then you might understand and maybe want to go back and see where the ideas came from, how the video was created. But if someone were to just jump to these streams, then they are very hard. It's very hard for them to understand what's going on. So I just want to put out the message that feel free to interrupt me and I will explain. Explain anything you want to know. But of course I have limited space here. Let's see, please interrupt me. To if you want to know, yes, something like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect text. The font Oh. I think this is the smallest font I can have, or I should have. Oh. Okay, how does it look? Let's put it somewhere in the middle. And that's fine. Color. Hmm. Let's try this. Just a little bit of gray. Okay, I think this is fine. Be real. Okay. Maybe it can be smaller. Just a little bit smaller. What I should do is make more research or watch my my own videos, streams to figure out if that's big enough. Oh, I can't see my huh? Wait. Streamed 4 days ago. No. Shows wrong here. Oh. Let me pause it. Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine. Almost. Needs to be a bit higher. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why doesn't it let me? What is this? Pretty annoying. Maybe that's fine. What was it? Around there. Yeah, maybe it's fine. All right. That's done. Improve the stream layout. Going over to-dos. Process of deciding what to do and using a timer for them. Process. For example, I just open a stream and I don't have a plan what I will cover. What would be the process? I think, yeah, this is not that important. It will come naturally. Self-improvements. Yeah, so these are already here. Of course, I haven't started this yet. For communication skills, there are multiple things I can do. I have already saved some TikToks that have been about improving communication skills. So I will start doing them, or start to go through different material and suggestions, and then try to find what works best for me, what gives results. So I think how this will go is I will just decide to start the stream and then just figure out what I will start with. And I'm guessing it will be very random. I have around 10 minutes left. What if I going over a large then my improving okay, and then so this page, let's try to figure that out. And this is actually first life work. Developing or improving website front page. Okay. First of all, this canvas needs to be on the bottom. So let's put all the other ones here. How is it looking like? Okay, so I have life work. I have that there. And I might explain it right away that life work is a code name for my lives. Maybe put it immediately. My plan. Okay. I think asking a question. What is my goal? In my democracy. Choose any person. I will improve this later, but I think it's good to initialize this at least, because until now it hasn't explained anything. Um, who I am. My known. Hmm. Because I have very little personal needs. Uh, Putting a link here, that's a good idea. Actually, an image is even better. My time is running out, so let me go to my channel. So dashboard. No, here. So let me take a screenshot of this. And then paste it here. Let's see how it looks like. I live stream with similar sacrifice. Wait, sacrifice. 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 And then wait, that's not share channel. Copy channel ID. Let's see. Okay. Where do I have the links? Maybe here. So it works like this. Huh? Wait, do I have any? Hmm. So maybe it is like this. Let's see if it works. No. Did I need to? Why would I need to? Studio. Ah, it uses this. So I think with 2, it tries to find a file. And so here I have it like this. Let's try it. Where are the dots? Ah, no. Huh? Do I even need these ones? Wait, what? What if I just remove? Okay. Okay. And of course it doesn't find it. Hmm. Okay. So there, yeah. The channel. Now it should work. Nice. Mm, the website front page. And let me export new list. Huh? Pasted image. Does it work without that? It's the wrong one. Come on. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any more time. Where do I end the stream? There. And